Hey! Just down the road near the DMV, Ethan tells me they wash balls for free. Dean grabs a chainsaw and Vicky gets the flame. Here they come to bring the pain. Ooh, the investigations are free. DMV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Clifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. If your name is Manning or PTP, Vicky's gonna find what there is to see. And if your name is Jonathan Delvaros, Dean will come and remove your toes. Ooh, then use objectivity. DMV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Research pays off, don't you know? It pays to be in the Twitter row. Their patience really is legendary, and what they learn about you is scary. Ooh, castrated you will be. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Dean and Vicky, an unlikely team, spotting truth like a laser beam. Eric July cannot escape the truth. His books are shit like a goof. Their work is simply D. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Vicky and Dean will find you. Vicky and Dean will remind you. Vicky and Dean will expose you. Vicky and Dean will depose you. The investigations are free. DMV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky.
Good. I'm having a panic attack.
Hello, everybody. How
What
are
is-
you all?
Shut up, Vicky. I'm now talking. I'm over the panic attack. Stop it. You're making it weird. What is going on, everybody? We have a little show for you guys tonight. Just a little show. A follow-up from last week. Obviously from the title, Katie did struck Matt Barr's DMCA
counter
claim.
notice.
Countered.
Yeah.
Countered.
Yeah.
Brother.
Counter notice.
And we're going to be going over some of the content regarding that. But before we get into it, let's just read some of the chat. Not all of the chat. A lot of you guys type way too much in the chat. Stop it. Stop it. Sheeple Hunter says, woo! All right. James Hurley says, Katie, suffer! Suffer! Carol Colors is flipping tables. Come on. Can we be a little more respectful of the tables? Tree Goblin says, Raptor Crew told me Katie did milks dogs behind the dumpster at Pizza Express. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe. But probably not.
that was an amazing compilation of
What?
comic skate lore.
Yeah. Katie did showed her kids 8mm and Blow, the Johnny Depp movie. It says James Hurley. Sheeple Hunter says, I guess it's now... I don't know what that's about. The dog called Sarah McLachlan for help. In the arms
God, I hate that commercial.
of-
Don't do it, Dean. Don't.
Henry Bennett says, Tree Goblin, you were pretty funny in EVS's chat the other night. Looking forward to the stream. Carol Colors says, oh no, they caught a case of the betrayals. Look at the clock. Yeah, that's Vicky's fault.
Yeah. It's Dean's fault.
It's not actually true. Vicky asked me to push it
That
back.
is actually true. You never bothered to tell me when this stream was starting.
Vicky, I think you can figure that out. I think you can figure out when a stream starts. It's your stream. Elasmat, the Shadow Band, says, if you only read some of the chats, make sure you slip over mine. All right.
It's too late.
And let's just skim through some of these. A lot of stupid stuff. I don't care what you guys have to say. No, I'm joking. Henry Bennett, thanks for $5. Super chat. Keep up the great work, Vicky. You're really funny on Twitter, and this show's been great lately. Dean, you're okay too, I guess?
He is okay.
You piece of shit. You get out of here,
Dean
Henry Bennett.
easily replaced. Yeah.
You motherfucker. It's whatever. Vicky deserves appreciation sometimes. I guess.
Aww.
I guess. Now, fuck
Thank
that.
you,
Fuck that
Dean.
chat. Fuck you, Henry Bennett. Nerdette said something about the song. I think she
It is
complimented
pretty
it.
fire.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the song is incredible. All right. I see Tanya in the chat. Michael Dietchi says, somehow I'm a member here. I blame Chris Stanley. It's probably his fault. Lord Raptor Jesus is also a member. Matt Barr is here. Woo! Katie, don't!
Hello, Matt.
Don't do it, Katie, don't! Every show without Cuck Natra is great, says Mango. That's also very true. And
That is very true.
I think, without further ado, let's get into it. Morg says, wow, it's not 11 p.m. What's happening?
Good morning, Mark.
Yeah. Good something. Guys, I got something to show you before we start. Check it out. Oh, no, wrong thing. No.
No, I have no idea what he's trying to show you.
Well, fuck you, Vicky. That's
Well,
what
it's
I'm
not
trying
like
to
you
show them.
told me.
Fuck you, Vicky. Check it out.
That's kind of gross, Dean.
Fuck you, Vicky.
Aw, he's back.
Oh, no. He got so small. That wasn't supposed... Oh, because he disappears in here. Okay, let's try it again one more time. Check it out, guys. That's John Delarose as MODOK. John Delarose as MODOK. Yeah.
So great.
You know, can't always have the tiptoeing because he might... I don't know. It might get old. I don't want that to get old. So for now, we have John Delarose as MODOK. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It
It's
is
got
not
his
bad
likeness.
at all.
Hey, check it out, guys. Like, look, he's just floating.
Look at those fat cheeks.
Yeah, thanks, Chris Stanley. Carol says, hack. Fuck you, Carol. This time is much better. Hail, says X4. Good to see you, man. So yeah, we got our little Mocock, I think is what people called him before. So yeah. Anyways, that was pretty much it on that.
All right.
Just watch him. That's pretty good.
It's
pretty good.
I'd still like to see the bipolar bear on occasion as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Katie went to the Olympics and tried to break dance. Wild. Johnny Apocalypse says, woo! Why does MODOK John look taller than real John? Aw.
Sorry.
You're participating in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about, Angela. Well, anyways, guys. Finally, let's get into it. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. All right. So, as we talked about last week, Matt Barr rightfully struck Katie stealing his content. A whole hour's worth.
An hour. Almost an hour. Yeah.
Literally just like less, like it was like a minute under a straight hour of his content. We played her saying, I knew the clip was probably too long, but I figured, because it's Matt Barr, fuck him, it stays up. We had the acknowledgement that she was in the wrong. And
and ever since, there have been the Katie White Knights on Twitter defending her honor, and apparently I am now out for all clippers, even though that's not the point.
It's not.
And yeah, and I should be nice to Katie Did. I'm also apparently jealous of Katie Did.
Jealous of what?
I don't know.
She's the one person with worse hair than you, Vicky. Ooh.
I know, right?
Ooh, that one hurt. All right.
No, it didn't.
It hurt me, Vicky.
Yeah, apparently Matt Barr has been asking me to take the clip down. I have not seen it. I was not tagged in it to see, but I'm finding out about this now. Yeah, so I put up a debate between Carbon Heart versus Wiggle and Matt Barr. Yes, the clip was longer than it should be, and I can understand the argument behind that. And I'll be honest with you, if it was anybody else, I would consider it. But it's Matt Barr. So I said, fuck you. It stays up. Now, I did the other day try to go back and post a link to that stream for people to go watch. He has gotten rid of the stream. But yeah, so Matt struck me. I have 1 strike. If I get 2 more, my channel's gone. So
why would Matt care? Go ahead.
He cares because it's coming from his stream. And at first he was not going to strike me because he knew that if he did, then he would get attacked for it. But some people have gotten in his ears and convinced him to go ahead and do it. It looks like I can't fight it. Wait a minute. It says if you believe you're not at fault in one or more of the instances above, you can appeal this removal by submitting a counter notification. There may be severe legal consequences for submitting a counter notification with false information. You can also contact the party that removed your video and ask them to retract their removal request. So yeah, I could fight it, but I feel like that's going to be a losing battle. So with them, because Matt's saying that since I did not do any reaction to it, I did not add any commentary over it, that it gives me the right to strike it.
Flash's idea. Send it to Ethan. Right. So
I would, but
you put up. Hold on, Katie. What you put up wasn't fair use. Hold on, Katie. What you put up wasn't fair use.
Wow.
I just went a little bit further in the clip that video that Dean clipped last week. It was a bunch of different stuff than what you put in. And but yeah. He was trying to see what he was saying was, well, what you did wasn't fair use, but if everybody takes the hour that you clipped of Matt Barr's stream and they all EFAP it, then that's fair use. Well, kind of, sort of, maybe, right? But like he's just like, yeah, that wasn't fair use, Katie. What Katie did was fair use all over Twitter, all over, from there on out on YouTube, all of it. It's just crazy to me.
No, Dad. He said it wasn't fair use.
He said it was not.
Yeah, but now he's all over Twitter defending her. fair
Yeah.
use, even though it's just a straight up hour of Matt Barr's content.
He always talks. He always sounds like he can't speak. Like he's got marbles in his mouth,
Mhm.
cotton balls. But I ran it through a couple transcribers, and he definitely said was not fair use.
Yeah, not fair use. So here we got some screenshots. We have this is Matt Barr saying Katie Did has filed a counterclaim. I forwarded it to my attorney. I'm not fucking with it. He can handle it. Her argument is she believed it was in good faith. It'll be fun to forward the clips where she admits she knew it was wrong and did it anyways. Yeah, that's where she said, but because it's
Yeah.
Matt Barr, fuck him.
They can include that in the complaint when they file the lawsuit, Katie.
Well, they may only need to file a cease and desist, and then
Or I think they need to at least get an injunction from the court.
something.
According, seems like YouTube's policy requires at least an injunction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
something.
Matt Barr says, you filed a counter and you stated the infringement on my content was a mistake and that it was highly transformative. I have a clip of you stating that you knew it was wrong, but fuck it, it's Matt Barr. Saying one thing in a clip and reporting something, he goes on. She says, though, this is funny, if you drop the claim, then I will delete the upload. Oh no, it's not really how this
Oh,
works.
honey, that's not how any of this works.
Oh no,
No.
trying to hold it hostage.
Exactly.
That just,
right?
that's not a good look.
That you are, Katie Did, you are not coming from a position of power where you can make demands of Matt Barr. The best you can do right now is fall on your hands and knees and beg him to walk away from this.
I really just can't believe that she allowed that idiot Frog Tony to talk her into one of the dumbest decisions she's ever made.
She's ever made. Ever.
Like, why would you do that?
So what she says here in her report to her counter notification is,
Hold on.
this video was
just
taken
wanted to pull it up.
down due to a mistake or misidentification. This is obviously a fair use of the original material. Any basic good faith fair use analysis would show that this falls heavily in my favor. This work is highly transformative. I have clearly commented and criticized the original work so thoroughly, both in form and function, that the new work is entirely distinct from the original.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd had a little more time, I would have found what she sourced this from on Google, because this isn't, anyway. Now, no one watching my content would mistake my work for any other video. Now, if I took an hour in the middle of Katie Did's video and watched it and didn't pay attention to the channel, I would have thought I was watching Matt Barr's content on his channel. But similarly, no impact on the market or the original video has occurred. Here's another issue. That was his highest. I believe he is monetized. He gets super chats. Yes, that was his highest viewed video in a while. So it's kind of difficult for her to make that argument. But I am a humor channel with a focus on comics, Ripiverse, and Comicsgate related topics. They don't need to know that, any reasonable person could see the distinct difference in both content and production of all parties.
No.
And you don't even use a watermark.
Yeah.
I consent. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. If I just tuned in,
You wouldn't have known.
Yeah, like if I just tuned in at a random part of the stream and just watched it, I'd more than likely think, wow, this is Matt Barr's stream.
Yeah.
Like, you literally did nothing to make it transformed. What a weird thing to do. The fact that she got talked into doing this by Fag Tony.
When she says, my content selectively used only what was necessary to convey the message, 59 minutes. Additionally, and here's her big fucking problem, and it has nothing to do with her saying that she believes she fell within fair use, and that, you know, she's made this declaration in good faith.
Good
Because
faith
here's her
has
real
nothing to do
problem.
with any of this.
Additionally, my own content was included to help complete this story. All right, so if she's trying to talk about all the rest of the content on her channel, maybe. But the problem is the video she uploaded did have some clip at the beginning, then Matt Barr's 59 minutes, then another clip at the end. And those two clips did not come from Katie Did's channel.
I don't even think that's the biggest issue. It's funny.
Well, that is like that is the lie. That's like the most blatant lie that she actually told in this entire thing.
Yeah, but that one seems... It is a blatant lie, but it's also like... Whether or not
It's
that
not her
part
content,
came... Yeah,
though,
but...
because she
but,
says
but
it's her content, and it's
it
not her
doesn't...
content.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, because she does have the permission of the people she was on that channel with. Right? Like, that part actually doesn't matter, in my opinion. What matters is... None of this was fair use.
None of it was fair use, and she knows it wasn't fair use because she admitted it wasn't fair use.
Yeah. Interesting
Right?
question. Will25 says, interesting how she doesn't know if she lives in the U.S. or not. That is funny.
No, that's actually that part is pretty boilerplate.
Well,
Those
yeah,
are like the
but
check boxes on YouTube's
Yeah.
form.
Yeah.
So that's not really her. It's a cute gag though.
Yeah. I think you just sucked the fun out of that joke.
Yeah. You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Thanks, Vicky.
I'm tired and hungry.
We literally pushed the stream back 30 minutes so you could eat.
I didn't have enough time to eat, Dean.
What, 30? Then what'd we push the stream back 30 minutes for, Vicky?
I had other things I needed to do, Dean.
For 30 whole minutes.
Yes. And then we had to wait for you.
We like a minute.
Yes.
So you had 31 minutes to eat dinner, Vicky.
I didn't have 31 minutes to cook it, Dean.
Well, that's not my problem. Chris Stanley says, get fucked, Katie. But preferably by a human. Preferably by a human.
I'm not
And
co-signing.
no animals. We know you can do it, Katie. Tanya says, because he ignored me first, 10, I'm using you as an excuse. I don't know what that is. Maybe I should go from the top. Hen says, see what? X-War says, bitch didn't transform a thing.
No, she did not.
Yeah, unlike that demon dog who transforms, apparently and fucks children or something. Shifter says, if Frog Tony is... It's fucked up.
I just can't imagine taking Frog Tony's advice on anything.
Yeah. If Frog Tony is responsible for telling her to do this, he needs more than a slap. He just wrecked her life.
I'm pretty sure he did, because all he did was attack my looks. So.
Yeah, no, but he did. He did. Remember last week we played that clip and he was like, Katie, what you should have done is you should have claimed the content as yours first and then works. Matt. Okay, that's
Don't
not really
you know
how
a
this
joke,
works.
Vicky? He says, yeah.
No,
that was,
but what you should
he was
do...
serious. He was serious. If you
Oh,
watch
yeah.
this, he
Of
wasn't
course he
kidding.
was. What you should do, Katie, is you should counter and make him take you to court. Like, okay. And then she listened. And then, even though at first she said, no, this is a losing battle, at some point she allowed him to talk her into it. God, what
know,
a dumb bitch.
You know, it's even worse
Hmm.
is when you lose a copyright lawsuit, you're responsible for paying the attorney fees of the person who won.
Mm. Good
That's
luck.
just a flat out. That's to help protect little small creators against large corporations. So when the large corporations go after them or something, or if they go after the large corporation for copyright infringement, then the large corporation has to pay when they lose.
Yeah.
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 So,
I'd like to see Katie afford that.
oh, I think they'll start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, but there's no way she can afford it. Even
Yeah.
I don't think that GoFundMe is going anywhere if they do.
It
James Hurley.
would be federal. It's really expensive.
Yeah. James Hurley says Katie is a vile woman. Tanya says hello, Matthew. Johnny Apocalypse says Ethan pays her for the ones he uses for Trashcast too, right? I don't think so. But maybe he
No, I
does.
don't think so. Maybe he does, but I was watching I watched a little bit of last night's. Oh God, you guys. He streamed for 7 hours. I watched maybe 15 minutes of it, and it was some of the most painful thing. It was the most painful thing I watched today, and I had to edit Frog Tony's stream.
No,
Okay. Yeah. So he starts with a clip from Katie did of Friday Night Tights having technical difficulty. And he's trying to make like it's really funny. And then at the end, he's just like, Jesus, you could see on the look on his face, it's like, Jesus Christ, she sent me this shit to play. And then
why
he
aren't
played
you
a
screening these things first, Ethan?
why don't you screen these things, right? Then he played a Big Daddy clip and he got all mad because Big Daddy said a couple of things about him.
But it was a
And
6-month-old Big Daddy clip.
it was a 6-month-old Big Daddy clip
Like,
too. I don't
what?
know what he was
Why?
thinking.
I love Big
And
Daddy, and power to
I
him.
do too.
But
Yeah.
why was he playing a 6-month-old Big Daddy clip? That
I have no idea.
makes no sense.
What did Big Daddy say from the chat? My content is evergreen.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. I read that.
And then he starts e-fapping this stream on this Mr. Burger's channel. And oh my God. Apparently this guy's chasing Vito for clout. Like he's going to be doing some sort of Vito is a pedo documentary.
Mm.
He even said on stream, this was the most beautiful thing I saw. Because I watched him and that Brian Six Gun Gorilla guy, in Vito on his stream. And he's got this teeny itty bitty clip of something, right? And Vito says, do you even know what it's from? And he says, it doesn't matter where it's from. And he says, but you don't know the context. I don't need to know the context. I have the clip. The clip is the context. And I was like, oh, bro, no. But then Ethan started e-fapping that, and that was just, that, was painful as fuck too.
Yeah.
That guy's a bit of a tool.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
That
I tuned out, Vicky. What were you saying?
Mr. Burger guy is a bit of a... But Ethan was getting all worked up there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, trying to defend. He kept repeating the word pedo over and over and over again, and all I could think of was like the AI catching him and like demonetizing his channel.
Yeah. Raptor, can you say hi to Tanya? Apparently it's stressing her out. According to Hen. All right, guys. It's enough of your personal talks. Brian, sing Vicky happy birthday, says Bubba Fett.
Please don't.
And please do. Oh, Brian blocked you on Twitter. I think you told me something about that.
He did.
What happened?
Yeah. I told him that he made an ass of himself when he went after Vito on that Mr. Burger stream. And then, because Vito offered him like a do-over on Twitter, right? He's like, we can just start this all over. Just, we'll put this, we'll I mean, because he was an ass. He was a bad guest. He just started right off the bat attacking Vito for no reason. I mean, it was just weird,
Well, there's
right?
plenty of reasons to attack.
I mean, okay, there's plenty of reasons, but you know what I mean. I mean, it was just like boom, right out the gate. He was just like they weren't even talking about like Vito at the time, I don't think. I don't remember that part exactly why he came on, but the Mr. Burger let him on the stream. Like at least start off and let the guy talk, right? But it was just really sad. It was unfortunately when Ethan EFAP'd it and he said that, Vito kind of ran over both of them, he was right. But I pointed out, I'm like, dude, he's giving you a do-over, and all you're doing is continuing to insult the man for no reason,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? I mean, it's just.
I mean, I don't like I wouldn't want a do-over with Vito ever.
Me
But at the
neither,
same time,
but
I probably wouldn't have found myself in a
you still just
position where I just
where you
randomly spurged out at Vito. I
yeah,
just
it
wouldn't
just
find myself on a
continued,
stream with Vito.
and it just continued like the spurging. I don't think that's true. I think the spurging just continued and continued on Twitter, you know.
Yeah. And now all of
And
his
then on the
synths are like,
stream, and
yeah.
then on streams, and he
Yeah.
talks every time he comes for days after he'd come onto a stream and like want to talk about that stream with Mr. Burger and Vito and about
So
how he's
what got
fighting with
you
Vito.
blocked though?
That's what got me blocked.
Was
Just pointing out that, he didn't have a very good showing.
do you think
I
maybe
may have
you
been
were
a little
mean
more
about it?
impolite. I don't think I was especially mean. But then it's me, so my meter on that may be broken.
Yeah. Probably.
I don't know.
Probably
It's
that.
possible.
I mean, you probably have won St. Patrick Tea over with your hatred of Brian,
Oh God,
because he also very much dislikes Brian.
that's a disturbing thought. Oh, that was another piece of shit fucking content Ethan was EFAPing, was that mail-in stream after I guess he had a colonoscopy, got his
Yeah.
colon roto-rooted, right? And he's sitting on his couch and he's just like, he's still a little bit loopy from the anesthesia and shit. And I guess Patrick was in the chat and they just started going. Malin's trying to go at Patrick, and Patrick's, and Ethan's like, man, John Malin really showed them. And I'm like, no, it was boring. It was dull. Malin just says stupid insults. You shit on my table. No, honey, it's you shit on my floor. Like, metaphor, dude. But that's beside the point. But it was a horrible. I guess Matt and Patrick were in the chat, and Malin kept calling everybody in Lord Raptor Jesus's chat, basically in the slums, fags.
Yeah.
Like, let's not.
And don't get me
remember,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Most of you guys, because that's a lot of you guys here, most of you guys are fags.
but,
Especially you,
I mean,
LRJ.
he just kept saying it over and over and over and over again, and all I could think of was like, bro, these were the people that like supported you. These are the people that are like the reason you were able to fucking quit a job and sit on your ass and pay
cry
other people
and
to draw
pretend
your
like you were
books,
fucking canceled,
and cry like you were canceled and you're being attacked and all that shit.
Yeah.
My God, John, as you chase people out of Comics Gate because your ego can't handle when people are better than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. These are those people. These are those same faggots. Yes, I agree, Vicky.
Right?
All of you, most of you in the chat, you are those faggots.
Come on our stream for clout. And I'm like, what kind of clout
Vicky.
is Patrick getting?
Well, that's the thing, Vicky. I was talking about this with LRJ and I think maybe, yeah, Patrick. It's like what clout, like, do you think he's getting? Like, most of us, because like a lot of us hang out with Patrick T on streams, we kind of give him a little shit because he goes on their streams. It actually doesn't work in his favor. Granted, we all like Patrick T. We're not like hating on him because but like, we give him shit for it because those guys are faggots. Like, I don't understand what clout you think he's actually then trading in. Like,
I don't either.
And furthermore, like, he goes to like Lord Raptor Jesus' streams. What clout do you think he's getting over there? Like, no offense, Lord Raptor Jesus.
No, yeah.
But
no
like,
offense.
Lord Raptor Jesus knows, like we were just talking about, nobody over here has clout. We don't have clout. He doesn't have clout. Nobody has, like, what clout do you think he's actually getting? What a weird, does this guy understand the word clout? Define clout. Please, Malin, define clout. You know what I mean? Like, what is this?
Yeah, he's not getting some rub from being down in the slums, right? Like, none of us.
I mean, he might get
there's no
a
clout
rub
to
from,
that.
you know, J Dollar or
it.
something. Probably.
Well,
Probably on
that's
that.
true.
Yeah, that
is true.
dirty gay type of rub.
Yeah, but that was just a bizarre thing for John to start spewing about. And then he's trying to pretend that he doesn't know. Wait. Does he hang out in Lord Raptor Jesus's streams? I don't know where he hangs out. Yeah, I've seen him. You were on Lord Raptor Jesus's stream because you're hanging out, like scoping out the chats.
Well, he was on.
People say they're talking about you, so you go and you run over there and you listen. He just got mad enough to start talking in the chat and it's going on the stream.
Yeah.
You know?
It was.
That's what they do. They show up in the chat. Everybody in the chat, or everybody whose stream it is, they always let them on. No offense. Like, that's fine. It works for me. It gets you views. But yeah, then to pretend that you don't know who the fuck you were talking to is shit. That's just shit behavior, and it's so elitist, right?
I just gotta point out one chat. Okay. Now on some real shit, if anybody ever says something this insulting again, you will get kicked from the fucking chat. I don't give a shit who you are or who you think you are. Compare me or Vicky. Probably this is about Vicky.
Probably about me.
And probably about her. And I don't care about Vicky, but even I think that's a step way too far. Anybody ever compares us to Prime?
Talk about somebody else who has a history with animals.
You will be banned for life. Anyways.
Right. And then I was telling Morg earlier today, it's not like Katie did, because this was another thing Malin was going on about, right? It's not like Katie was the first woman in this space to ever be accused of fucking dogs. And he never came to any of their defenses.
Well, he's also saying this
Right.
while he's running around, trying to convince people Matt Barr has a head wound. Trying his hardest, till this day, to convince people that the Dungeoneers were doing some weird dungeon sex thing.
Right. And totally glossing over the fact that Cecil's the one that dragged them all to that club in the first place.
And it's also just a
and
regular
he still
club.
streams with and he still streams with he never gave Cecil that kind of shit.
And it's also a regular club.
And it's just a regular dance club. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. There's just so much that you could keep going with John Malin.
Yeah. The guy who is the white Rosa Parks.
White conservative Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our days Rosa Parks. The guy that literally cries at everybody he has a problem with. Cries very angrily at them. He did it to Phil. He does it to Matt Barr.
He did it to Rob Casey, most famously,
Yeah, it's
for liking a tweet.
very shameful. Very shameful. That guy has no room to call somebody a faggot. Yeah, no, Anna's pussy was grabbed, and I believe Yellow Flash, Cecil, and Anna's boyfriend just watched.
Her now husband.
Her now husband, yeah.
Yep.
They just watched. And then she cried about it on stream, which was sad.
That was sad.
Still
That
kind
actually
of,
was. That did make me feel bad.
It was a little funny because why she was crying was because those people did nothing. And those are supposed to be her friends and her now husband. The act of it happening was disgusting.
Yes. And I can feel some empathy towards Anna for it happening to her.
Yeah. But I don't have empathy for her being friends and now married to people that just watched and just let it happen and did nothing.
Yeah.
You should have known better. Should have known better.
They're all horrible people.
Yeah. Yeah, especially you, Vicky. You're a horrible person. No excuses, sci-fi's. Okay, what? Did he respond? What did he say? I was talking about some colonoscopy while I got food here. And Morg says, no excuses, sci-fi's life gaming. We're talking about Prime, for God's sake. He falls out of his own chair and reportedly fucks horses.
I didn't want to say that part.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it for me, Dean.
No
Or
problem.
Morg.
Now you made me lose my appetite. Well, say the
Yeah.
Prime thing again, mother. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Dare you say the Prime thing again.
Yeah, let's just read some of the chats before we move on. Junk66 says, Brian is cringe. Lord Raptor Jesus says, also, hi, Tanya Campbell. Again. Or Tanya Campbell. I was...
Why can you not do that?
What?
Say her name correctly.
Tanya.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
The
on.
fuck's your problem, Vicky?
I don't have one, Dean.
You sound like you kind of have a problem.
Nah, I don't have a problem. Just
You-
fucking with you.
Everybody, doesn't it kind of sound like Vicky has a major problem? Patrick T says, I was to see poop evidence. I was to see poop evidence. Okay. Tanya says, oh, hey there. Kirby says, damn, it's never a good time after getting violated by a robot. Chris Stanley, we call them figs. Tanya says, what, Patrick? Thanks, Dean, says Great Gold Worm. That's fair, Dean. I don't know what that's in relation to. Funny part is Malin has to go back in 5 years. That means he is in okay condition, but there may be some underlying issues that they want to keep an eye on. If everything is great, that recheck is in 10. Yep, I just had to listen to the
Yeah,
bad
I
stream.
think he said he had some sort of, which is weird because I don't know how it would get in his colon, but some sort of like damage from acid reflux, which just sounded really strange because that would have been his esophagus.
Would have been strange. Yep, I just had to listen to the fag stream. John Malin is like the girlfriend who talks shit at the bar to a man and you get dragged into it. Yes. Let's see. Johnny Apocalypse says, oh, that did cross a line. Rest in peace, my Malin and EVS collection. Saint Clout Patrick T. Bubba Fat says, hey, Dean, I'm getting skinny. I am now down almost 70 pounds. I am way lighter than Vito and Ethan. Good job.
Nice.
That is good, for sure. Hail Kirby. What are these people getting by getting on Ethan's good side? Just getting on the good side of some fat
Promotion?
piece of shit. Yeah, I guess promotion maybe, or the hopes of, the promise of maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
the promise
something.
of maybe getting promotion.
Maybe something one day. If you're good enough, if you suck enough dick.
Right,
Maybe.
like Cecil was talking on the Jack show as they EFAP'd fucking Malin's stream about how it was all Patrick's fault that Patrick T's fault that Camel Moon had turned on Comicsgate, right?
What?
And yeah,
Did they
Camel
not remember
Moon.
how they lied about Camel Moon?
No, apparently they don't. It's all Patrick T's fault.
Are they
That Cecil made a that Cecil brought him on the Jack show, said he was going to be promoting his book, didn't promote his book, and when he left, they blamed it on Patrick T for joking around
No, but
about.
the Camel Moon, they lied about being in the Dungeoneers.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I
like
know,
really
but
what the
that's
issue
what
was.
Cecil was saying. That's how Cecil was blaming Patrick T for it, even though it's bullshit. Like
Patrick
it was
T
all about the Dungeoneer thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like Camel Moon wasn't cool with you guys for quite some time. Like, I don't know how that could be Patrick T's fault. Pretty sure it's that you guys fucking lied about him and then
Right.
never even said sorry.
But Cecil couldn't quite understand how when he brought him on saying he was going to, that he was going to be promoting his campaign, which was in need of promotion, that he just got too drunk and didn't remember until, after and shit. And why would he be mad at me over that?
Stupid faggot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bubba Fett says problem is it is Ethan and Vito combined. Oh no.
No.
That's the weight. Oh. That's why you don't get that's why you don't double dip. You can't get I cannot read right now. You can't be uppity and CG at the same time. Rob Curro says him and other big voices in CG are blacklisted in many public comic circles and conventions. I have negative clout, says Lord Raptor Jesus. Penn says he gets abuse, not clout. That's fair. I have one clout. I bought it from Dillard, says Carol. Fowler here has 3 clouts. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, LRJ, where's my clout? Asks Patrick.
Your Fowler's clout, each one came from knocking a Comicsgate king out of the Dungeoneer DM group.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Midnight
he
Cherry
deserves
says,
them.
I have clout. That is true. I think your brother has more clout, though. Daytime Lemon Theater, is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they have a little more clout than you, Cherry. Bubba Fett says, but we have cocaine and cookies over here. I could do without the cookies.
I'll eat the cookies.
Yeah. Plus, all of the clout belongs to me, says Hen. Phew, fat chance. Tanya says, he doesn't like that someone else is popular since Finatra told him that everyone goes there. You're right. Finatra did try to sell everybody out. Thanks for pointing that out, Tanya.
Yeah.
Without you, I would have totally forgotten. But you were here to remind us that Finn tried to sell everyone out. Everybody.
I missed
give
that whole thing.
Tanya
I didn't
a
know
round
what
of applause.
happened. I don't even know what Finn ended up doing. I missed it.
Oh,
completely.
Finn. He went on to, it was either like a Shane or Malin stream. I'm pretty sure it was Shane's stream. And they're like, so why has Patrick turned against us? And Finn's like, I think, and they're like, Finn, just give us a fucking name, Finn. And he's like, if uppity boys, them uppity, no, Finn, give us a fucking name. And Finn's like, he's hanging over there with there's Wiggle and there's Chris Stanley, and he's over there with Lord Raptor Jesus. Very.
So that's why John showed up in
Yes.
LRJ's chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very odd display, and thank you once again, Tanya for pointing out that Finn tried to basically backstab all of his friends.
That's a very good story.
It's a very, very keen observation, something I would have missed had it not have been for Tanya pointing it out.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya. She's always coming in clutch with good, useful facts, mostly about Finn. Very odd.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah. Thanks again. Our top Finn expert, Tanya. That's a title. Great Goldworm says she will defend them tomorrow, so I have no empathy for her. Bubba Fett says Phil. Midnight Jerry says Yellow Flash and Cecil made Vicky feel empathy for Anna. Reason enough not to back any comics from them. Oh, that's ooh.
I'm hearing that Dillard is finished with Yellow Flash's book.
Oh, that's cool.
Or at least it
Good for
appears
him.
that way. He is advertising on Twitter for that his time is available.
Well,
If anybody wants
I
to
think
pay
that's
him.
because something fell through. He was on a stream talking about it. I think because a work that he was doing fell through. He's just kind of looking for, a
Strange.
couple projects. And then that's
Grifterverse-
not like private stuff. He mentioned that on stream. So
Grifterverse says John's live streams have been titled "Boring Draw Stream, Go Somewhere Else." So people went to Raptor's stream and now he's crying.
yeah, Prime does the
Pretty
same
much.
thing, talking about something disgusting. Well, I got food in front of me. Well, don't fucking have food in front of you, dude. That's not our fault. Fuck, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Could be worse. We could be describing Mandy's nudes.
Yeah, we could have showed Mandy's nude. St. Patrick T is saying hi to Phil. Morg says, "Can I have your food since you don't want it?" That's Sci-Fi Life Gaming. Grifterverse, Katie Did is being defended because of Trashcast without her clips. What will Ethan do? He said he is making more money now on YouTube than he ever did at DC.
Yeah.
John is supposed to provide this alleged poop evidence of my pooping in his house. I think that was just to derail stuff. Johnny
I think it was just a figure of speech.
Yeah, Johnny Apocalypse says, last night EBS was talking to Iron Oxide about the Katie Did stuff again. It hurts to listen to his cope and white knighting. Tanya says, that's so delightful. Not only does he try to shit on you on stream, he now wants to send you some, Patrick. Oh, gross. I would say like 50% of white women in America like ranch on pizza, Morg. It's an epidemic. That is. Oh, gross. Is ranch dressing code for dog spunk? Asked Tanya. That's disgusting.
Quite possibly.
Words are hard, Dean. It's okay. No, it's not. I'm retarded.
Yes, he is.
Not okay. Tanya says, good, because I'm getting kind of hungry and it was putting me off. I have doubt. What's wrong with ranch? Asks Angela. Dillard is like reverse clout. Johnny Apocalypse says, when Cecil got a little honest, that initial fallout with EBS and John was actually hilarious in retrospect. Tanya thanking me for giving her credit because she, like I said, she is the reason that we remembered that Finn tried to sell everybody in the slums out. Thanks again, Tanya. It was, we just couldn't do it without you. We couldn't have done it without you. You'll enjoy the sun shines out of it. Okay. Keep talking like you own any of my clout. Unbelievable, says Lord Raptor Jesus. Tanya, leave my ranch out of your fucking mouth. Vicky and Dean, so Katie Did cries about the Soskas doing horror movies, but Katie Did shows her kids the Nicolas Cage snuff film 8mm. I believe you brought that up last week. Tanya says, whose ranch we talking about now, Angela? All right, guys. Come on.
You keep reading it.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's be adults. Let's be adults.
You should use ranch as instead of mayonnaise on your sandwiches. It's really good. It also works really well in tuna salad. Sorry.
I feel like kicking you physically over and over again. D&V are the fuck you, Yucky. That's it. That's damn it. Could somebody time him out? Could somebody fucking time this motherfucker out? Piece of shit. I am piece of shit.
You're really
You're
far
only
behind,
40 minutes
yeah.
behind. All right, no. We're all caught up, but I am going to time out Yucky Gum if I find him. There he is. You motherfucker. Put this user in timeout. Let's do a whole 24 hours for that shit comment. You motherfucker.
I didn't.
Yeah, take that. You can come back next time. Okay, guys. I know I pretended like we were going to talk about another subject, but we're not. That's the stream.
That was
Thanks
it.
for listening to us read the comments for most of the stream. Suckers, you fucking idiots. And you guys deserve all of that. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Chris Stanley gifted 5 subs. Thank
5
you.
memberships?
Yeah, 5 memberships. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris Stanley.
Yeah. Pop out chat. Let me just, so we can highlight it. I think. Or I can't. I cannot highlight it. But thank you, because Hen is now a fucking pay pig again. Fuck you, Hen.
You are once again a piglet, Hen.
Yeah. You are now a pay piglet again, Hen. Woo! Fuck you, Hen. Yes. All right, guys.
It's beautiful. Have a good night, everybody.
Everybody, I think tonight, I'll be over on Lord Raptor Jesus's. I think his main squeeze Hen is also going to be there, if I'm not correct. And everybody, once again, everybody in the chat, please thank Tanya for pointing out that son of a bitch,
Finn betrayed us all.
well, not us, we're not slums, but betrayed everybody in the slums. Everybody, please thank Tanya for all the hard work she did by pointing out that Finn backstabbed everybody and he's a piece of shit. Those were her words, not mine. So remember that. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Night, everybody. I have to go, Dean.
Okay.